Okay, Abuja Film Festival, Abuja International Film Festival has been an anchor, a very big anchor for filmmakers, not just in Abuja, but people who come from outside the country. It's a place of connection because it's not a one-day program. It runs for like a week. It's a period you connect with the old and the new, and even the old learn from the new, and the new learn from the old. How do I put it now? A festival that brings people together from different walks of life as far as you are a filmmaker. And that is why personally there is no year I don't attend it. It's a very good one. It's a great one. Wow. As a veteran, I know what I passed through when I was coming up. And then the younger ones who are coming up today, those who are really interested, who have the passion for what they are doing, if they are ready and willing to learn from us, I will use learn from us and learn from people like us who have passed through the same path. You know, I believe that they will have a lot of impact to make and to create for those who are also coming behind them. They are disappointed because when I say I am doing a Sydney Diala Film Festival and you don't see Sydney Diala in that film festival, does it sound like Sydney Diala is serious? No, I'm not serious. So this is for every actor, every filmmaker in Abuja. But go inside there, you won't see them. But they will come disturbing you. Connect me, link me up. But this is a place of connection. So when the veterans are saying that they are disappointed that even the ones that this program is meant for are not here, they are right. Personally too, I am not happy because people who are supposed to be here, they might say, okay, is the opening ceremony, nothing will really happen. It's a very big lie. Things start happening from the first day. You start getting to know people from the first day. So you don't wait until second or third or fourth or maybe the last or the end, the ending ceremony. Then you now come to look around. No. Things start happening from the day one. So when they say they are disappointed, me too, I am quite disappointed. Yes.
Yeah, one would have thought that you attend a film festival of this importance or magnitude and then you beg your way through the crowd to go in there, but you can practically run all the way into the hall there unhindered. And then you ask yourself, what exactly is going on? Where are the people who are supposed to come learn what it takes to be a total actor who can take his or her act to the next level? Because this is the place to be. If you want to become somebody in the industry, you have to learn from people who attend the festival, connect. This is a connection point. You have to connect and then network. That's when you can consider yourself a total actor. It's good to call yourself an actor, but if you don't attend film festivals of this magnitude, then you haven't started. Like the convener or the creator of the Abuja Film Festival said, 20 years ago was when he started this. And 20 years ago is a long time. And that's when he hit the ground running. And counting 20 years and still going strong, it's a mystery. He has the drive, the tenacity, the compulsion, to succeed. That's what it takes. So we or actors should come learn from him, learn from colleagues. I have met Bondo Mera. Way back, he was one hell of a wonderful director. And I'm glad to see him here today. And he said, for all the 20 years, he hasn't missed one film festival. So it tells you, if somebody of his importance is telling you, hey, I've been there since day one, Then what are the others doing? Is it that they don't know about it, or they don't know what it takes to attend and benefit from the film festival? Because if you come here, you get to see the old faces. You get to see the filmmakers, not just the actors. You get to see the directors, the producers, and all the technical people that roll everything together for us to have what we call Nollywood today. Like I said over there, it's a global brand. It's not a local thing. It's not a local Nigerian thing. It's when you travel outside, you get to know who you are doing Nigerian movies. I tell you what, without what we are doing here, African magic wouldn't be where it is today. Yeah, they anchored on our jobs, and today see where they are. They're doing other stuff besides what they started off with. And it's all glory to Nollywood and people like Mr. Fidelis Duker, who had a foresight to put this together. And 20 years down the line, he's still doing it. It needs some support. When I say support, it's not just support by coming to sit here and clap hands. No, I'm talking about financial support. Yeah. We need a lot of financial support, not just from the government agency, from the government itself, because people identify actors with Nigeria. Yeah, if you travel outside, you know what I'm talking about. You mention a name, oh, that Nigerian actor. Yes, that's what it is. The actors are putting their best, the government is benefiting, so they should in turn reciprocate. Yeah. Look at, you never see an American movie without seeing Coca-Cola or the American flag flying somewhere behind it. Oh, the brand Coca-Cola displayed somewhere. It all takes money. That's the support they get to put the industry in the right shape and then keep it running. What are we doing here? We enjoy what the actors are doing, yet we don't want to reciprocate or do our own part of. Well, the government is doing its best, but we still need more. We need more support by way of finance, you know. It takes money to knock together a movie. Yeah, and the marketing too, we need their support for the marketing. Law should be put in place, because whatever we do as actors, it goes to launder a positive image of the country. Yeah. You do movies and somebody sees, oh yeah, I love that movie. Yeah, I love Nigeria. People love Nigeria, and they will tell you it's all anchored on the movies we do. Football movies. Yeah, that's it. That's what it takes. So we need more support in this area. We need more people to be encouraged to start this film festival. He has done it for 20 years and he's still running. We say kudos to that. And I want to say a very big thank you to his wife, because his wife has always been there. She's not been at home. If you go to the office in Akoka, way back, I'm talking about 20 years plus, she has always stood by the husband. That's a wonderful woman. So if they are enjoying the benefit of it, or are they enjoying the benefit, I don't know. But she's still with him, and they are together driving this movie industry forward. They need to be commended for what they have done. So goes to all the directors who started from day one. Yeah, it's been a wonderful experience.
The other idea is, as I said earlier, is basically a convergence or a platform to network, a platform to showcase the best of films from around the world, a platform for filmmakers who hitherto will not have their films seen. Ordinarily, most of them will not have their films on big screen. This is an opportunity for them to have their films on the big screen. I think, like I said in my speech, my opening speech, I said when we started in 2004, about 20 years ago, that was the first edition, there were no cinemas in Nigeria. We had our last set of cinemas in the early 80s. After the early 80s, and of course when the Naira crashed, most of the cinema operators who are run by Indians had to close the cinemas. If you grew up in a place like Lagos, you would know the cinemas like Casino Cinema in Lagos. If you grew up in Kano, you would know El Dorado Cinema in Kano. You have cinemas all over Nigeria, even in Jos, even in Port Harcourt, you have cinemas everywhere. Those cinemas collapsed, and of course there were no cinemas again. Then we had the evolution of Nollywood, where we had the Nigerian films on video cassettes. We now found out at that point, like you said, we found that many young filmmakers, either from film school, who either do short films, documentaries, animation, never had their films seen in the conventional market, like the typical Alaba, Idumota, Upper Iweka, and the rest. So we felt there was a need to create a platform where these young people who are making films can have their films seen. And that was how this festival started in 2004. At that time, there was no cinema. This building you are seeing here today was not in existence. So we had to use makeshift. We had to either do open air, we put a screen outside, put a projector and show the films in the evenings, or in the mornings we use hotels where we use their halls. You get the point? So if you look at the transition from then till now, it's a big development for the industry. And beyond that too, even the film festival circuit, this was the only festival at that time. There was no other festival. But after this one, we had festivals like the Zuma that came up. We had several other ones. Today, as I speak to you now, we have about 45 festivals in Nigeria, film festivals in Nigeria, scattered everywhere. You have the one in Ilorin, you have the one in Bayelsa, you have the one in Kano. I think there are about 2 in Kano itself. You have about 3 in Lagos. You have in Abuja here. So the festivals are everywhere. You have in Enugu, Coal City, and Enugu Film Festival. So everywhere, people are creating new festivals. You get the point? So and what it does is that somebody will say, it's too many. I don't think so. In America, you have close to about 5,000 film festivals. Different kind of festivals. You have the short films, you have for animations, you have for... You get the point? So the festivals will attract those who are in their community. Like people in Abuja will see the Abuja Festival. Those in Ilorin will see Ilorin Film Festival. You get the point? That's the idea of festivals. Yeah, I think it's a major challenge. One of the biggest challenges even with Nigeria as a country today is our debt profile. The economy is so bad that things have become so difficult for people to even... movement, even logistics. You know, if I live in a place like Yanya or live in a far place like Karu and I want to attend the film festival, I look at the cost of coming here with a Uber. You get the point? These are some of the challenges we are facing this year. Most of the young filmmakers maybe have not made a film this year and they are finding it difficult to transport from one end to another end from the central area. For the festival alone too, our other challenge has been the issue of funding. Unlike in developed countries where when you travel abroad, you find that festivals are funded by either the government institutions or NGOs. You get the point? People are just beginning to understand how festivals run in Nigeria. Many people don't even know what a film festival is. And I use a simple little example that the film festival is just like a World Cup. It's like the Olympics, where you have different people, different countries come together to compete under one platform. That's the idea of a film festival. So what we do annually is to bring everybody from different parts of the world. Like today, we're expecting about 4 filmmakers, 2 from Cameroon and 2 from Egypt. And this evening, they're coming in. They also join to see their film screen. We have the American filmmaker whose film is screening here on Tuesday. So over the 4 days, different people will come in. We have breakout sessions, we have panel discussions and all that. So there are several activities happening. And then on the 4th day, which is on Thursday, we have the finals where we'll know the winners of the films we have shown so far at the award ceremony. If you look at our team this year, we talked about globalization. Even as a country in Nigeria, we cannot operate in isolation. Some people do not understand that when the dollar crashed from about 700 to about 1,003 in the span of 1 month, it was beyond just the subsidy. Even the crisis in Israel and Hamas was a major issue too. You see, we cannot leave, Nigeria cannot be out of this. The issue of pornography, like you mentioned, is not part of our culture. It's not a Nigerian culture. Our culture does not even permit it. You get the point? So when you ask filmmakers, you cannot just, it's an industry that you cannot really, with the advent of social media and internet, it's difficult to stop. The best you can do is to continue to advocate against it. Advocacy is the best way. To begin to remind people that as Africans and as Nigerians, in all of Africa, I think we are even the most conservative people. Nigerians are the most conservative. We don't talk about sex the way other people in Africa. If you go to South Africa, Kenya, we don't discuss such things. You get the point? It's just foreign cultures coming in, and that's why I mentioned the internet. We're in a global village. We cannot operate alone. Anything that's happening today in Australia, which is midnight now, is happening here in Nigeria. You are hearing it immediately, real time. You get the point? So the only thing we can do is to continue to advocate. Advocacy is the only way. To say you will stop it, a man will stay somewhere in Jigawa and post something online. Before you go to Jigawa to get him, he has traveled to Gombe. So you get the point. So it's even difficult. Even they're finding it difficult to curtail the internet platform. So for us, I think I have always said that the easiest way is advocacy. We must continue to talk about it and say this is not our culture and must not continue. And that's one thing we do at the festival. We do not show such films at the festival.
Being with Abuja Nigerian Film Festival for the past 20 years, it's been wonderful. It's been great watching it grow every year, adding something new. I wonder how they're doing that. Because some of the ways to develop yourself in this industry is by reading, by attending festivals, by interacting with older filmmakers. So like you said, why are they not here? I think I addressed that when I was talking inside. It was actually like a challenge to them. Everywhere in the world, festivals fulfill some major purposes. And it's the easiest way to keep yourself visible, to showcase yourself if you're an actor, to learn new things, to network, to meet people that otherwise you might never ever get to meet in your life, to put your face in, yourself in the face of that director, in the face of that producer, also to coach that artist. So it's the best place to be. So I'm surprised that the younger filmmakers haven't been able to catch on to this yet. So maybe it's time also the press and every other person needs to let them know that you can't stay in your house and develop yourself. You can't stay on set and develop yourself. I mean, there's times where you have to take some time off that set, either to go to school, either to learn something new, either to talk to somebody that can actually teach you something new. And there's no better place to do it than at the film festivals.